Are you the business owner, perhaps a CEO or a C-level executive within your organization? Hi, this is for you. Just recently I was talking to somebody about ransomware, and as a cybersecurity expert, ransomware is the one thing that keeps me up at night. But the question was, hey Jesse, how does ransomware spread most commonly? I thought that's a great question. Had to think about it a little bit, and then we started talking about it. My name is Jesse Castro. I'm America's favorite cybersecurity expert, and in my 30 years of IT, I'm telling you, or close to 30 years in IT, I have seen so many different types of viruses, none more dangerous than the ransom attack. So I'm going to give you three things. There are three ways that this thing spreads, but then I'm going to talk about something else at the very end, and we're going to do something about it. So those three ways that it spreads is obviously spreads through ransomware email. You've probably seen some of these email where they say they have, your password, and if you don't do this or you don't give them that, they're going to post all of these things on social media and spread it around everywhere. That's one way. Another way is software vulnerabilities. Sometimes there are software that isn't updated, or there's a problem with the software. They tend to use that as well. And then the last one is the server weaknesses. And I get this one. This one is really close to my heart because it's frustrating. See, most IT people, most administrators, I should say, network administrators, they have to do these updates, and these updates are frustrating because sometimes they have to reboot the server, or if they do an update, it may break something else. And there's nothing more irritating than it breaking something else, and then you have to go and explain to all the end users, oh, well, this happened, and so now we need to do this to fix it. So I get that part, but you still need to do those updates. They're very, very important. So if you're a smaller business, smaller businesses typically, they don't have adequate protections in place. They just don't. And so when you think about the smaller business and they don't have these protections, what tends to happen is that these server exploits, these unpatched servers, that tends to be the best way for these people to come in. But as your company grows, as the company gets a little bit bigger in size, then they start using phishing emails and ransomware emails to attack. So those are the three ways. So ransom emails, software vulnerabilities, and then server weaknesses. But what about dark web? It's so easy to forget the credentials down in the dark web, and it doesn't have to be at all your fault. You might be on something like MyFitnessPal and they get hacked. Now you're in the dark web. And if you're using the same password on everything that you do, which so many people do, or an iteration of the same password, it's very easy to figure out. I said earlier that we're going to do something about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put right down in the link down below, I'm going to put a link so that you can go out and do a free dark web scan on me. Okay, typically this is a $97 charge, but it's completely on me. I'll have that link right down below. If this was helpful, just hit the like button and go to that link and sign up today. Thanks.